Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Hook. Wait a second, this is all wrong. You've seen this movie before.
Oh, do I start over?
Start over.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Samantha, and this is my husband, TBR Schmitt.
Hello.
And today we are watching Hook. What do you know about this movie?
Peter Pan, Captain Hook, I assume, Robin Williams, Steven Spielberg. That's about it. I don't have a huge knowledge basis of like Peter Pan and stuff and the Lost Boys, I think. I guess maybe I am because I know it's Peter Pan, the Lost Boys, Captain Hook. There's a crocodile, I think. I think the crocodile like maybe bites the hand of Captain Hook or something. I don't know if this is like a good version or a bad version of Captain Hook or something. You know how sometimes like movies will like redo a villain but show them like, oh, they're not really a villain. I don't know if that's this. And it won a Patreon poll for something.
So a couple months back, we did a director's poll.
That's what it was, yeah.
So we're just kind of going through the directors, and we did a Spielberg poll now, and Hook was our winner.
Yeah.
So I have seen this movie. It's been probably over 10 years since I've seen it. I don't know when this came out.
No,
but
I think this is old.
Yeah, I feel like
it
was prior to me dating you.
Yeah.
I think that I saw it. I remember watching it at home with my parents. I don't remember a lot of the plot, but I remember how this movie made me feel.
Oh, okay.
Afterwards. So I'm really excited to share this with you, though. I remember really liking this film. So I hope you like it too.
I mean, I'm super excited. I love Steven Spielberg. I love Robin Williams. So that combination should mean amazing things. And it won our poll, so it came highly recommended. I mean, it's been recommended plenty even before that poll, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, me too. So if you would like to see our full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, or Instagram, those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Kids seem mesmerized.
Why are you crying?
I was crying because I couldn't get my shadow to stick.
So Peter Pan is a play in this universe?
We wanna be like Peter Pan. We don't wanna grow up.
Oh, dude.
A children's hospital is dedicating an entire wing to Granny Wendy.
Damn, it's important.
Want a meeting tomorrow, a.m.?
Dad, my game. You promised.
We'll make it a short meeting.
Wow. Missing some important things.
Mr. Banning.
Game's already going.
Grandmother's tribute.
Come on, make the big catch.
I'm from the office! Which one's your son? Come on, pal, bear down! Bear down, come on, Jack!
He should have a look-alike. Send his look-alike if he's so important. Damn. Good thing the dad wasn't there. I've just been disappointed.
Maybe he didn't hit it because his dad wasn't there.
Maybe his dad's not teaching him how to hit curveballs. Yeah, you were like insanely late. Some pretty intense turbulence.
Look what Jack drew.
That's very nice, dear.
Oh no.
That's Jack, that's me, and that's you.
Uh-oh, you don't have a parachute.
Why didn't I have a parachute, Jackie?
Take a wild guess.
Jackie.
Damn.
Jack, next season I'm coming to 6 games, I promise.
6?
Be sure to buy enough videotape.
Damn.
You junk bomb.
When are you gonna stop acting like a child?
I am a child.
Grow up.
Vicious.
Is Granny Wendy the real Wendy from my play?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. Wait, so who's related? Him or her? Mom or dad?
Granny Wendy will be right down.
Granny Wendy. So Wendy's the girl from the story, Peter Pan.
Correct.
I've lost my marbles.
Okay. 2 smaller ones.
That's scary.
Hello, boy.
I told you, Gran, I get him here, by hook or by crook.
By hook, you say?
Now, there is one rule I insist be obeyed. No growing up.
Big company's in trouble. Dad sails in, any resistance, and he blows them out of the water.
Sounds like he destroys lives.
Peter, you've become a pirate.
Oh. I don't know enough about Peter Pan. I don't know if there's a bunch of connections I'm missing. So much adventure. Oh, Mr. Hook. My God.
What?
Brad's on the line. He says it's urgent.
What's the Air Club report? I thought we had these guys. Bang! Everybody just shut up!
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Get him out of here, will you? I'm on the phone calling my life.
Man just blew up on his children.
You promised the children some real time here.
I
and
just
you
got
haven't
here.
been
What are you
looking
talking
to
about?
Examine them or yell at them.
Gotta answer the phone. Oh.
Your children love you. They want to play with you. How long do you think that lasts?
Probably not long.
A few special years with our children, when they're the ones that want us around. After that, you're going to be running after them for a bit of attention.
Fuck. That'll never happen to me.
This is gonna hit different.
I'm sure, right? You saw this when you were younger. Now we're watching it days away from being parents.
I'm Wendy. I was a long time ago. 80 years ago.
You're really old. I made something for you. It's a hug. Next time you fly, you won't have to be scared.
Oh, dang.
That mean, scary man,
There's no scary man.
but he says he's a window washer.
What?
Toodles made it for me. It smells nice.
It's paper, honey.
Has some imagination.
This is my very special watch, so you can keep track of the time.
Granny Wendy brought me in from the cold. She even found people to be my parents and adopt me.
Oh, so he's an orphan. I'm just now realizing the connection between the Lost Boys, Wendy, and an orphanage. Maybe. Man, it's huge. That was cool.
Feels very Spielberg, right?
I like how they're all still clapping and she collapsed right in front of them. Ooh, like someone with a hook came in.
Oh my God, the children.
Oh,
Jess, Hook.
Captain's got a message for you.
Have to fly, have to fight, have to crow. Save Maggie, have to save Jack. Okay, he's back.
That was a good rhyme. What are all the kids' names? Wendy, and there's younger ones, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
You're supposed to be the Peter Pan expert.
I am not an expert.
It's time to tell you at last.
Yeah, clear this up, Granny.
Tell me what?
How far back can you remember, Peter?
Is he just like Peter Pan, but with amnesia?
No other girl held your favor the way I did. With my 13-year-old granddaughter asleep in the bed. Moira, that was when you decided not to go back to Neverland.
Oh, damn, you are Peter Pan. Maybe. My God.
What is it?
We're under attack.
What is it?
Shut up.
Flash flood.
We get it. There's shit going on outside. I'm trying to figure out who this guy is.
Peter, don't you know who you are?
I should have guessed. You stand like Peter Pan. There was a moment when he closed that hook window and he turned around and he's like, what? And damn, so he just fell in love with that girl and then just was like, fuck Neverland and never went back and forgot everything prior. Right?
Not answering your question.
I think we've established that.
I mean, honestly, the fact that his name is Peter.
I
and
thought
you didn't put that together.
I just assumed she probably just named the little orphan boy. Probably didn't know his name or something, so she's just like, I'll call you Peter. And it definitely threw me off that Wendy was so old. But it makes sense because if she came back, but if he stayed in Neverland for a long time, she got older as he never grew up till he came in. Oh, Tinker Bell?
Oh, it is you. It is.
You're a little...
Very.
Not the Tinker Bell I remember.
Because only one person has that smell.
Is that fucking Aaron Brockovich?
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts?
I'm having a total nervous breakdown.
Come on, Peter, follow me and all will be well.
Oh my God, where are we going?
Save your children, of course.
And you're afraid of flying? Oh, whoa. Be careful.
What a nightmare. Mora!
Oh, what the heck? I feel like I'm starting to remember a little bit of like the Peter Pan movie. Is that crazy guy with the glasses? Maybe he had like clocks or something. I don't know. What a set.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is there a payphone around here?
Oh, Jesus.
Are you related to Mighty Mouse?
Tinkerbell's kicking ass. Ooh, shiny new hook.
Make way for the hook!
Doesn't Captain Hook get eaten by that alligator crocodile?
Just let it all come together.
Whoa.
Good morning, Neverland!
Oh, like Good Morning Vietnam?
Captain James! How? Go get him, Captain! Yeah.
He looks familiar.
I don't think I know who that is.
I think that's Dustin Hoffman. We saw him in Rain Man. He's Tom Cruise's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Going to kill Peter Pan, boy who cut off my hand and fed it to the crocodile!
Crocodile.
Someone here does not belong. Stranger amongst the loyal, I will weed you out.
Uh-oh.
You bet against me bringing Pan back here, didn't you?
Oh, man.
The boo box. The boo box.
The boo box? Oh.
Those are my kids! Jack!
Dude, you just outed yourself, Peter.
I want those kids out of that net in less than 1 minute, or you better get an attorney and hope to God he's better than me.
Who is this imposter?
I'm not Peter Pan. I'm just an ordinary...
You got the wrong Peter.
Put these on.
I want to
and I
see
shall
the
show
scar.
you the scar.
Scar.
Here's the scar we
Oh.
sliced you up during the Tiger Lily incident, remember? He's Peter Pan, or I've got a dead man's dinghy.
Not this pitiful, spineless, pasty, bloated codfish. You're not even a shadow of Peter Pan.
Ouch.
Yeah, right?
Pick up your weapon.
His checkbook. Oh, it just killed a dude.
Fly up there. Free your children.
You're so close, Peter.
Come on, Daddy. Mommy could do it.
Oh, Mom's better than you. Man, you really can't save your kids?
1 week and I'll get him in shape. And you can have your dirty old war.
2 days.
4.
3. Final offer.
Done.
3 days, we're gonna have a war.
Uh-oh. Peter, you have a wife.
Giving her air.
Sure.
I mean, other way around.
Okay, that one. I think you got enough air from the first lady.
Do you remember the mermaids?
No, not a chance. He won't forget those mermaids. Some pretty diverse ecosystem.
Sets are so cool.
Yeah, right?
Wake up, you sleepyhead! He's back!
They're gonna be so disappointed.
That ain't Peter Pan. He's fat. Not so fat to me.
Rufio?
What is this, some sort of Lord of the Flies preschool? Where are your parents?
I am a lawyer.
Kill the lawyer!
It's a good rule. Oh, there's Tinkerbell.
Hook has kidnapped his kids. He's just out of shape. You're the best with a sword. Please teach him.
Man, the flowers are sizing him up.
Must be how flowers feel when we smell them.
Right? I feel like that kid, I recognize him older.
He does look really familiar.
Even the main Rufio guy looks familiar.
Hook has got his kids, and I've got 3 days to get him ready to fight.
Peter Pan's got kids?
Yeah, Peter Pan sucks now.
Just needs to remember.
It's Got the same facial structure.
Oh, there you are, Peter.
It just needed a smile.
You've grown up. You promised never to grow old.
His nose got real big.
If Tink believes, maybe he is.
Yeah, listen to Tinkerbell.
My life is over. No stopping me this time, Smee.
Oh,
Don't try to stop me this time, Smee. Don't you dare.
sounds like he wants you to stop him.
Get up off your ass. Get over here, Smee. I'm committing suicide.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Death is the only great adventure I have left, Smee.
Damn, Hook is depressing.
Get him where it really would hurt. There must be something I haven't thought of.
I mean, you have his children. How much more do you need to do?
What is that, an apostrophe?
I think you
Apostrophe.
need an epiphany.
Man's kids.
About them.
You could make them like you.
Ooh.
Standing beside you, ready to fight for the sleaziest sleaze of the 7 seas.
So,
I mean, Peter's not been.
now, Peter sucks. I'd rather hang out with Captain Hook.
What a superb idea I've just had. Or I'll make parents brats. Love me.
He might be a little bitter that you kidnapped them.
Yeah, you have an uphill battle.
You are old and overweight. You are old and overweight. Reach on down and touch your toes. How long since you looked at those?
3 days is a short amount of time to get in shape.
Come on, gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move.
What a good training montage.
Right, Gramps. Give it your best shot.
Ooh. Just launch him.
One happy thought and it'll make you fly.
I got it!
Oh.
Mommy reads to us every night.
I think your mother reads to you every night in order to stupefy you to sleep.
Oh.
Maggie, before you were born, they were happier.
Oh, damn. Yeah, aren't you supposed to make them love you?
So he's focusing on making them hate
Parents.
Your father went to your sister's school play, but did he go to your baseball game?
Ooh, no, he didn't.
I hate you, Mr. Hook! Think of a way to run home, Jack! Run home!
You are home.
I would have had a much different approach. I would have given them like sweets. I would have like blown shit up with cannons.
Yeah, he went the hate route.
Yeah. These kids know how to feast.
Everybody say grace.
Bless this, O Lord.
Nice. Oh. What? Oh my god, he's gonna starve.
Eat up!
Eat what? There's nothing here. Gandhi ate more than this.
Boiled dripping, beef fart sniffing, bubble butt.
Dang.
Slug slimed, sack of rat guts and cat vomit.
Damn, he's tearing him apart.
Substitute chemistry teacher.
Pinhead,
Prison barber.
mother lover.
Nearsighted gynecologist.
What?
You lewd, crude, rude, bag of pre-chewed food dude.
Oh, he got a bangarang?
One-cell critter with no brain that can't fly. Don't mess with me, man. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, you told that kid.
Why don't you just go suck on a dead dog's nose?
Oh. Did you transition to Peter Pan? Look at this spread. All he had to do was viciously insult a young boy. Shouldn't you be happy that real Peter's back, Rufio?
No, because he took his spot.
I've never been in a food fight. I wish I was.
Catch this.
Peter, look out!
Ooh, some sword skill. I like how they just have like Julia Roberts in a soundstage somewhere. And then every once in a while they just cut to just an isolated shot of her.
I remember Toodles.
How could you know Toodles?
Who's Toodles?
These are his marbles.
Oh!
He really did lose his marbles, didn't he?
Yeah, he lost them good.
What's your happy thought, Tad?
Mine's my mother.
Shh, listen.
Mom sang that song.
Is this Maggie singing?
You're not alone.
ruins.
Yeah, right? Such a cool place. Like how it's ticking to the little mustache.
Smitty, it's that crocodile back from the dead.
Right? Did the crocodile eat that or something like that?
You killed that croc years ago, Captain. Little elf didn't know any better.
Each one ticked its last tock, and now all is well. I smashed this clock immediately after I gutted him.
And his shit, mate. So
Something's still ticking?
A ticket! Get his father's watch.
Smash it.
Want to?
Never letting me blow bubbles in my chocolate milk.
Dang. It's like one of those stress
Rage
rooms.
rooms?
Yeah, rage room.
Who couldn't save you, Jack?
He didn't even try. He was there. We were there, and he wouldn't try.
It's true, Jack.
Have I ever made a promise, Jack, I have not kept? Have I, son?
Son?
Or vulnerable Jack.
Right? Just upset at his real dad. Now they get to play baseball.
Love me. The game is about to start.
Okay.
I need my bubbly.
Yeah, steal the hook.
Steel hooks up.
Hook would never miss your game, son.
Dang. Oh. Just bombed it.
My Jack!
My Jack.
Take the hook.
Be a better dad.
Ah, that's my boy!
Oh, he didn't even grab the hook. Just gave up.
Gotta fly.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, his shadow. Yeah, you got hit in the head real hard. Whoa.
Toodles. Wendy.
That was it.
All the names.
Oh, be careful, Peter. You're a lot taller than you used to be.
What happened here?
Hook burnt it when you didn't come back.
Kiss.
From the play, which is from the story, which is from the real life.
This is Wendy's house. Toodles and Nips built it for. I remember.
It's all coming back.
I remember my mother. I remember her.
Making time for
Oh.
marriage and family.
Is that how Peter got lost?
You came and you saved me. You brought me to Neverland. They'd forgotten about me.
Oh, man.
I found other windows to visit. That's how I met Wendy.
Why are you crying?
Gwyneth Paltrow?
Came back many times for Wendy, and Wendy kept getting older and older. And then I came back the last time.
That's my grandchild, Moira. I shall give her a kiss. I mean, a real kiss.
Is Tinkerbell in love with Peter Pan? Or she was just sad that he probably wasn't coming back?
I know why I grew up. I wanted to be a father. A happy thought.
Oh, being a dad. Oh, you're already flying. Oh, whoa. Is there a compass in the water?
Oh, yeah.
Loser. Your time is over, Rufio.
You are the pan.
He's back.
Tink, don't we have the greatest adventures?
Do you remember your next great adventure to save your kids, Peter?
Peter Pan's got kids.
Did he forget he has kids? What did you do? You're big.
You're humongous.
Peter, I want to give you a kiss.
Get in line.
I love you, Peter Pan.
I love
Yes.
Mora. I love Mora.
Sorry, Tink.
Damn. Oh, she's small again?
Just had her heart broken.
I know, damn, fucking Peter Pan. Peter Pan is a heartbreaker. He broke Wendy's heart, broke those mermaids' heart, Tinkerbell's heart. Once his wife finds out.
Broke his son's heart.
It's true, broke his son's heart.
What is that?
It's Peter Pan.
Hand over my son now, and you and your men may go free. Jack, give me your hand. We're going home.
He doesn't know you.
He is my son, and I'm prepared to fight dearly for him.
Just shove him out of the way. Oh.
Slightly outnumbered.
He needs the Lost Boys to show up.
Don't I know him, Captain?
No, son, you've never seen him before in your life.
You know what my happy thought was?
It was you.
Oh, captured. All right. Man, they have their own boat?
I can't get over the armor. It's so good.
Oh, cool. Damn. Oh, wrecking ball. Oh, blind him. Oh, marbles. Whoa, what? It's a little ball attack. This guy's taking out so many of them by himself. Starting to slowly realize he's not Captain Hook's son.
Rufio.
Get him, Rufio.
Rufio.
Hate you.
Peter Pan.
Dad?
Peter Pan's my dad.
She knows her story.
Right? She was in the play.
I'll never lose you again.
Surrender? Rufio's doing pretty good. Oh, never mind. Nice. Oh, damn. He killed Rufio.
I wish I had a dad like you.
Oh, Dad, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry, Jack? Your dad should be sorry.
Dad, I want to go home.
Peter.
Oh,
Where are you going?
you're not gonna fight him?
Got what he came for.
Daggers bearing notes, I'm James Hawk. The doors of your children's children's children.
There you go. Kill him. Oh.
I remember you being a lot bigger.
To a 10-year-old, I'm huge.
Oh.
I believe in you.
Take his other hand.
Right? Ooh. Oh. Some clocks for you.
Tick.
Oh, you're bald?
Give me my dignity. You took my hand. You owe me something.
Don't trust him again.
You deserve to die.
He's just a mean old man without a mommy.
No, he's also a murderer.
I want you to take your ship and go. And I never want to see your face in Neverland again.
Oh. Dang, Tinkerbell. Oh man, you're gonna get eaten by this thing again? Did he get eaten or did he just leave?
She's your imagination.
You're right. He's dead.
I can't stay and play. I've done what I came to do, and now I have to go back.
No, Peter, please.
He's gotta go be a dad now.
Don't leave us, Peter. And don't say goodbye.
You're all my lost boys. I'll never forget you. So who do I leave in charge?
Yeah, you did the most.
He doesn't need that sword. He's got his body.
Yeah, he is a weapon. We're home.
I see them in their beds so often in my dreams.
Mommy!
Oh, she didn't notice them at first?
She thought she was dreaming.
Oh. Is he gonna remember? Oh.
Having trouble with the missus?
You know that place between sleep and awake? That's where I'll always love you. That's where I'll be waiting.
Man, poor Tinkerbell.
Ouch.
It's buried phone.
Neverland. Lost Boys. Jim Hook. Duel to the death. I'll fill you in later. But I gotta climb a drain pipe right now. Because I ran out of fairy dust. If not, I would have flown up. Why?
Brad. Idiot.
What did I tell you about this window? Always keep it open!
Throw it out the window.
Brad?
Nice. Marbles.
I didn't lose my marbles after all. Wendy, look.
Tear for every happy thought.
One for me. One for me.
And one for me.
Oh. Score where the hell he wants.
All right, that was Hook. What'd you think?
That was a lot of fun. Childlike fun. We've seen a couple of these movies on the channel, primarily like, I would say more kid movies that I haven't seen. We just did E.T., obviously we just did Hook right now. There was Kindergarten Cop and stuff. So it's cool to like go back. Goonies was like another one, but I think you hadn't seen that one either.
No.
It's really cool to go back to these movies that escaped me in my childhood or were before my childhood to kind of relive just magical, fun adventure. So that's exactly what this was.
Robin Williams is just so good in everything.
Yeah.
But seeing him like become Peter Pan, like he's just this like terrible businessman, like
yeah, a garbage person.
Yeah, neglecting his family, all of that, and just to see him come full circle as Peter Pan is just awesome.
Yeah, it's cool to see him discover himself again and how that correlates into him just being a better person and a better father. Obviously, we're literally days away from being parents. So I feel like this hits in like two different directions, like hits you as viewing it from like a childlike perspective and then from a like an adult parent type of perspective. So it's like, damn, I hope I'm never the unfun dad who's like, I need to take this phone call or something like that, you know? So this movie, you know, hit in multiple ways, but it was an awesome, fun adventure. I didn't realize how absolute of a player Peter Pan is. I mean, like Wendy, and then Wendy was too old. So Wendy's like, hey, what about my grandchild who's asleep? Why don't you go hook up with her? So she just passed off.
It was absolutely not her intention.
But I'm just saying, he could have had Wendy. He could have had Tinkerbell. Those mermaids, there was no way he needed 3 breaths. He was like 5 feet from the surface. And every mermaid was like, oh, I'll help. Sure, mermaids.
They're the mermaids. That's what they do.
Just hook up with people.
Yes.
So that was just really funny just to see how like, man, Peter Pan is a dog. And I think something that I really liked was the world, like the set design of everything. Like, it was so cool. It really reminded me again of like Goonies, where that final like scene, you know, I think even someone in the comments said like, oh, this tried to be hidden, I think, from the kid actors so they could kind of capture their like amazement and stuff. It had to have been so fun to be a kid. I mean, anyone working on this movie to just be on set every day in these crazy, cool, elaborate stages.
The Neverland set is absolutely wild. The Lost Boys like home, all of it. And the fact that it's cool and everything, like you're on an island and all of these things, but then you pull imagination into it and it can just be that much more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that was cool to go from the imagination of like, even when his daughter in the beginning had like the paper flower, I was like, look at it, like smells so good or something. He's like, it's just paper. So it's just like, dude, be like fun. Go along with the adventures and the imagination of kids, because it always surprises me. Like, you could go hang out with some friends who have like young children and you could see them just running around doing nothing, absolutely nothing, and they're having the time of their lives. And it's like, when did we lose that? At what age do you just stop having fun with simple things?
Yeah.
And it's a real thing, and it's unfortunate. So to see how much of an impact that is with like how much his kids just wanted to play and have fun, and he just did not acknowledge that at all as this like grumpy businessman. But to see that as like one of the major changes at that like dinner scene when he like started the food fight with the cake, it was really cool to see how like imagination could just totally change the day.
Yeah. Speaking of watching it from a kid perspective versus adult, that conversation between Peter and Moira?
Moira, his wife or whatever.
Yeah. It definitely hits different, like going into parenthood.
That was the most impactful moment of the entire movie for me, for sure.
Yeah.
That monologue conversation or whatever from his wife, where, you know, she just broke it down of like, you only have a few years where the only thing your children want to do is just play with you and just be with you. And before you know it, they're not going to watch you at their games. They're not going to want to spend time with you. You know, you're going to be the embarrassing parent, and you're going to struggle to try to find time to just be with your children. So that was just like shockingly powerful. Again, I mean, we're so close to parenthood that it's like, man, that's an inevitability pretty much.
Yeah. And then you just like think about your relationship with your parents, and like you said, like, when does that all stop?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. And things are like cyclical. I mean, you go from like, you know, your parents are the coolest thing in the world and you just want to hang out with them. And then you go to like the stage in your life where you're like, get out of here, mom and dad, you're embarrassing me. And then I think once you're like a young adult, maybe like, I would say like early 20s or something, once you start getting like real responsibilities, all of a sudden you like, you want your parents back, because it's like, dad, how do I do my taxes? Like mom, how do I separate like my fucking laundry? Like all my shit came out pink or something. Like all of a sudden you want everything to do with your parents again. So I think things are cyclical, but it's just like, you just never know when those moments are going to come and go. So this movie was so good in just kind of illustrating that loss of like childhood, or that loss of perspective of who you are and what's really important. I think it was cool that I saw this when I saw this, as opposed to when I was a kid. Because I think if I was just a kid, I would have been like, oh, that's funny. He's like rolling like a giant ball.
I mean, you still thought that.
I did, but that's probably all I would have taken away from the movie. Whereas now I had fun with the giant ball, but I also took away some deeper meanings.
Yeah. Obviously, this also has a really big cast. I definitely want to look up some of these Lost Boys because they do look really familiar.
I think one of those Lost Boys, I want to say, is like in Band of Brothers. The one that looked really familiar. Some of them look familiar. I think Rufio, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a voice actor now for like a lot of major stuff, specifically Avatar, The Last Airbender, I think, which you've never seen that.
Mm-mm.
I want to say that that's true, but I don't know. Please correct me. But yeah, I definitely think some of these kids grew up to do some major things. Obviously, we have Robin Williams. Gwyneth Paltrow was in this
for a little bit.
Julia Roberts, that like they probably had Julia Roberts for maybe like a day and a half or something, and they just probably had all these sets made for her and they just shot her just by herself almost in every single scene. She like, damn, again, talk about how much of a stud Peter Pan was. Like, that sucked for Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I mean, Tinkerbell gets her heart broken and she loves Peter Pan, but she does what she can to save Peter Pan. And
yeah, I mean, she comes in clutch like 10 times.
Yeah, so Julia Roberts was fantastic as Tinkerbell. I feel like she has like the little attitude down pat.
Yeah, she definitely like played with her voice a little bit and changed her personality or like her mannerisms. And it was cool to kind of see her have that wish that's so big that it turned her big.
Yeah.
But then when it got crushed, it turned her small again. So I was like, damn, like I feel really bad for her.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting world that in Neverland, you know, they have a new leader for the Lost Boys and stuff, but it was also sad that like one of the only people who really died, I mean, a couple of people died, but it was sad to see Rufio lose his life. And then on his like deathbed, he's like, I wish I had a dad like you. But still, like that was like, fuck, That sucked.
Yeah, I mean, he got to be the leader. He got to kind of go against Peter Pan for a little bit.
Yeah.
Until Peter Pan kind of came back to being Peter Pan. He was probably the leader of the Lost Boys for quite some time.
Yeah.
Since Peter Pan left. But yeah, I mean, that was like a heartbreaking death because he gets up there to fight by Peter's side and unfortunately dies in the process.
Yeah, so it's, I thought that there would be a situation where it's like he took all the Lost Boys back to the real world and they all ended up like waking up in the orphanage or something like that and then got adopted or something. But I guess they're Lost Boys and they have an awesome time in the tree as long as they're not getting hunted down by Captain Hook. That's another thing I said in the beginning. I don't have a huge knowledge of like Peter Pan. Like I just know like the very foundation, but there was probably a lot of stuff that I just genuinely missed. And it took some time for things to like spark my memory, just like Peter Pan had to get his memory sparked. But like the clock and the crocodile, the other characters with the marbles and stuff, I'm sure that's probably in the first Peter Pan or whatever. So I wish I knew a little bit more. I probably would have caught a little bit more, but it was still an awesome, fun adventure. I think everyone had fun. I think it's super obvious that the children had an awesome time, especially if you like put them in this crazy, awesome environment that they built. And then obviously Robin Williams crushes every role. But then you also had Dustin Hoffman. I'm pretty sure that was Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, once you said that, I was like, oh, then I put that together.
Right. So I think we've only seen him twice on the channel. These are two drastically different roles from Rain Man to Captain Hook.
Yes, very different. But yeah, I mean, he was incredible as Hook. His tactics on trying to get the kids to
love him
were very interesting.
Yeah.
By making him essentially hate Peter.
Right, yeah, he tried to go with the hate route.
Yeah.
To gain their affection. It almost kind of worked on Jack, but I think it had more to do with Jack was just forgetting like who he was.
And Jack was very impressionable. He was very upset when he ended up going to Neverland. And I mean, he just was looking for that father figure that would support him. And Hook was able to kind of pull that out, especially with the baseball game and all of that.
And I think that goes to show just like how important simple things are.
Mm-hmm.
Just being there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily need to like wow a child or surprise them or do anything. Just be there at a game or a recital or a play or something.
Mm-hmm.
Having your presence there, I think, goes such a long way. And if you neglect that, then you start building this like internal hatred where something else can kind of come in and fill that void way too easily, which is what Captain Hook was able to do with an angry son and Jack.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I genuinely think I'm going to take a lot of parenting lessons away from this movie, which is weird and crazy to think about. I definitely hope I always have the energy to have a wild imagination with my children and to always be at a game, unless I'm closing like some $5 billion deal and I have to take this phone call. Then I'll be way smarter than Peter Pan. I'll send a lookalike so my kid won't know any better.
Absolutely not.
That's not the lesson of this. Oh. But no, this was a lot of fun. It's always cool to go back into these fun child adventure movies. We have a handful of them on the channel, and they've all had a surprisingly big impact, even as an adult. And I think that just shows how cool the magic of movies can be and stories and stuff. So
absolutely.
It was awesome.
Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Obviously, Steven Spielberg, always fantastic. And thanks to the patrons for voting for Hook. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.